Everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show panel discussion. Let me get this door. Hey, Tim, what's up, man?
What's up?
Chilling. I'm contemplating the RFID or RF blocking hats and the pocket UFO detectors
Nice.
as merch. And then I thought of all the stuff that the coffee is doing right. I got the mushroom coffee going on. I'm thinking about merch right now. Pocket UFO detector, dash mounted UFO detector, exterior vehicle UFO detector. UFO detector for your pets. But man, and then I started going off into conspiracy land, like a red hat that says Obama mind control proof.
Don't make it political.
No, that would be, yeah. See, that's why I stopped. I was like, okay, don't. I was like, Nathan, stop it.
The moment you make it political, you date yourself. You know.
Yeah. But well, you were there for the first hour. How was it?
Oh, it was a good first hour. Near-death experiences and Atlas 3I or
3I
3I object, and the 3I object, we determined we need more information about it, and the near-death experiences, well, hopefully we'll have some people who can talk more about that here later.
Yeah. I have not had one that I am aware of. It could have happened, but I was 4 when I hit my head, so I don't know. I'm just now starting to remember within the past few years, just now starting to remember things that happened before I hit my head. And it is just most of it I can't remember. It's like being in a dream. Not fuzzy memories, but like being in a dream. And that's just from one hit on the head. But so regression. But welcome back to the show, everybody. Diane, what's up? Rachel Andrews, Flick, shout out, hooking us up with coffees during the not show. Awesome, thank you so much. Yes to the Quantum Fest. Aussie, Renee, Diane, I said it. I'll say it again. There we go, everybody, and Tim. We're all here so far. Links have been passed out. Lynn and Raven may join us. I don't know. I haven't heard much, but Raven was here for at least part of the first hour, and yeah, the as for the topics, that's where we're at. We need more information, and really, as far as human history goes, we just now learned how to look into space.
Yes.
Really, because I'm not talking about I'm not talking about all of human history because that's still up for debate. Because we're finding all this stuff, right? And I'm not even talking about history of the galaxy because we don't know any of it. I'm talking about written, recorded history. We just literally just learned how to discern what's what in space, because I mean, science has come so far. Like, it wasn't it, I made a joke earlier somewhere. I like how when someone got sick with an unknown disease, the doctors in the 1800s says, you have ghosts in your bones. Here's some cocaine.
Right.
That was science. Huh?
You got to keep those humors happy, right?
Right. Oh man.
Not too much yellow bile, or you'll be run out of town.
Be sure you go to your monthly bloodletting.
Right.
Bloodletting. Oh man. You can't have too much blood. It's bad for you. Oh my god. But it's funny how some of that stuff actually turned out to be right, like leeches and using maggots on the battlefield. Some of that
Yeah.
stuff turned out to be right. I know a guy from the old quantum show before the refit, right? Um, he had a problem. I believe it was with his ankle, and he tried all the treatments, and he refused to go through the stuff that could kill him with the cancer risk and the weird science, weird side effects. So he said, "Fuck it, I'll just try leeches. That might help because it's got a sedative effect to it, and it works."
Right.
And
Yeah.
it works for him. He's still using leeches. He keeps pet leeches. He uses them once a month.
Well,
And Mhm.
it if it works for him, it works for him. Keep pet leeches. I imagine it would be like keeping pet fish, except that you feed it off of your body, and
yeah, exactly. He's got like a rock, and it's got bugs in it. The tank has bugs in it, and there's water. And
yeah,
I guess he keeps a plant in there or something. I don't know. Keep the bugs alive, and that's it. And once a month, he says it does hurt. I'm going by memory. It does hurt, but the pain goes away in just a few seconds. And his ankle gets to feeling better, and he can use his ankle all month.
Hmm.
So yeah, and they actually come off by themselves. They don't just stay on you forever. They will come off by themselves when they're
Right.
full.
Right. Huh.
And what I was saying about
I imagine back in the day, the doctor had his favorite leeches.
yeah, yeah.
Here's my favorite leech. I'm sure it'll help this ankle pain, dearie. Returns to the jar in the morning.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, anyway, science has come so far, and but what we don't know still vastly outweighs what we know. Okay, about that 3i, right? That Atlas. I'm just gonna call it Atlas from here on. Hold on. About the Atlas, right? It is spewing out CO2 and water vapor. Is there a chemical process that we're not familiar with yet that can be done in space that can't be done here? We found those too. They started doing stuff on the space stations and the shuttle missions, and they discovered that things work differently up there than here in a gravitational field. So, do those now we know what water does in a vacuum, but I don't know we're 100% versed in what water actually does in zero gravity, but with air present, right? Um, so there might be something there. I meant to say that earlier that CO2 and water might be part of a chemical process, the byproduct of some kind of chemical process that could actually be natural that we just aren't aware of.
Well, yes. Some type of biocarbon shell. I
What's up?
Sorry, it was coming through, broke up.
Okay. I've had that happen. I know what that's like. But there could be something going on that we just aren't aware of yet. And
Right.
this thing could have it. And the fact that it's in a line like that is crazy. Hey, Lynn, welcome back to the Quantum Show.
How you doing, Nathan? I hope you're feeling better.
I'm feeling so much better. Things are healing up nicely. I'm
Awesome.
not there yet,
Great.
but I can see the end of it coming up.
Good, good.
Hope you're
I'm
doing
very
good.
pleased about that. Pardon me?
I hope you're doing good.
Not so much.
Aw, well, I hope
Yeah,
whatever it is,
all this weather has had me in a clusterfuck. I'm sorry.
that's okay. It's the late show.
Cluster headache. It's been a cluster, you know.
Yeah. Well, I hope it passes quickly.
You know, it's got to be weather because I do better without the rain and the rest of it. And tonight's supposed to be a lot of rain, so it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Hello, chat
Yes,
room.
we're rated R. The panel is always rated R.
Well, that's good because so is it. So am I.
The first hour is kind of PG-13, but after the first hour, it's a free for all.
You know,
You never know what somebody. Sorry.
somebody's gonna goop here or there. You're right, Tim.
Right.
Yeah, but we were talking about the object that is approaching Earth. Have you thought any much about it, Lynn?
I honestly, uh, I saw it. I read about it a little bit, and gee, I don't know. You know, they've got every theory out there going. It's all opinion. So none of it has much facts except what you might get from NASA, and they're so afraid that they'll get their ideas stolen from. You know, it's like any other entity for profit.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just
Right.
It being hollow
sensationalizing it.
discourages me a little bit. There's something wrong with that.
The what? What did you say? The what discourages
It
you?
not having iron and it's hollow.
Yes. That
That
tells that makes me think combustion or expansion chamber. It really
well,
does. Combustion or expansion chamber. But then again, that is as far as we know. You know, that's my little limited context.
But
Because
then
okay,
again, it can be a 4 kilometer long piece of volcanic basalt. We really don't know. You
right.
know, some of the speculation was great that it's a cloud of nanobots. You know, it could be anything really. Best course is just wait for more information.
Yeah.
well, yeah, and it's like you know we've known about UFOs forever, and so far no official has come forward and said, why yes, it's UFOs. Even in Da Vinci's time, you know. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
and Avi Loeb, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. No one on earth is qualified that's in our government to tell us what is an alien because no one will. First of all, they got to admit to all kinds of stuff. So no. Avi
Yeah.
Loeb is not qualified to talk about aliens. Hey, unknown. Hey, Raven.
Okay.
We are talking about space ghosts. No, I'm just kidding. We're talking
Oh yeah. Well.
at 3-Eye Atlas and how we don't know enough about it, and also pocket UFO detectors. So there's always that.
that.
And a little bit about near death experience. But Lynn, would you like to talk about that a little bit for a minute? you have a
I
comment?
can. I have before,
Mm-hmm.
So if there's somebody who, hasn't got to, let's make sure they have an opportunity.
Yes.
But well, we'll wait for hands. you know, it. I've had a couple of them. One of them was giving birth, and I'll tell you what, the white light was there and saying, "Come on," and I went because my little boy died. Excuse me, my little boy died, and I knew it about a second, and then I couldn't breathe anymore, you know, and like I say, I saw the white light. I went down the tunnel, and they say you go to the light. It's a little more complicated than that. It's like zoom, It's not a few steps, it's zoom. And found myself in the great white sky, and I did see a lot of things. I was psychic before that happened. I was psychic afterwards, as in steroids, you know, the ability to remember all that. They had to talk me into coming back, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and there for about, I don't know, a year and a half. I I retained that knowledge for about 2 years, what was going to happen next. So it was kind of a wild situation. Some people come back with something extra. I came back with something extra on extra, and some people come back with nothing. I don't remember it. Maybe it was something that was too much to absorb. I just don't know. And that's one time. Uh, Another time, I've had a series of heart attacks when I was about 40, and didn't know what was going on. And that particular heart attack was right before I walked into ICU. That is to say, coronary care, and walked in and said, "May I help you, ma'am?" I said, "Yes, I'm having a heart attack." He goes, "What?" It's about hit the ceiling. And I said, "Well, Doctor so and so asked me to come in," and she says, "Come back here. I remember that phone call. We've been looking for you. We thought you were coming in an ambulance." I said, "Ambulances are so slow." But I got in there, and by Georgie, we had a major heart attack. So, there was not a blockage, no reason for it. Just heart said, "Nope, not doing it today. Go find someone else." You know, but there it was, and it was the same scenario. It's exactly what I experienced earlier with my older child. And sorry,
That's feedback. I don't know. Nobody said
it's
anything.
not me. I don't know whether somebody's also listening on maybe at Tim's or what. They
I,
might be echoing.
I don't know.
I
But
don't
there
know
is
either.
echo on the line.
It's weird.
Always is. It's the agents. Agents and aliens. You're here. You're quantum. Like and subscribe.
Right.
They do make a weird warbling noise that
Hmm.
I wish I could figure out a way to reproduce.
It's a gargle like
Yeah,
that.
it sounds like sound underwater or something,
Yeah.
some type of
So
phase.
Yeah.
it,
That's what I'm hearing too. I don't know if it's hearing it, if everyone is hearing it, if it's going out, but if it's going to y'all, it's probably going out there too, out to the show. That's okay. We've dealt with this long, so
Oh well, you said CIA to Alexis how many times? You think they're gonna ignore you? Anyway, they like I said, the same thing happened back. Could not quite get past the guards. you know, there really aren't guards, but your own heart will let you through or not. But yeah, the Rachel's saying she's hearing it.
yeah,
So,
yeah, I'm hearing it.
Storm, is there some way to deal with that back feed?
You're using a Lynn. You're using a plug-in headset, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea. Oh well, there's just it's not that bad right now. It's just every now and again,
Yeah.
like you can hear me.
I
I
don't have on YouTube or anything like that either.
Neither do I. I don't have anything on
So,
it.
but
Oh,
as far as all that goes, before I knew what was going on, I was back, and they hadn't used paddles or anything else. I just simply had quit. You know, I recently found out what causes that, and it's kind of a funny little thing. I've got a something of a baffle in my heart. I've had a heart murmur for years, and it warbles, just goes back and forth. There's a little flap in the heart that does that,
okay.
and I'll tell you what, when your heart stops, your whole body goes down. It doesn't matter how strong you think you are. you know?
That's the heart.
Uh-huh.
The heart. So yeah, that's. I mean, I have not had a near-death experience that I'm aware of.
Maybe
So
with God willing, you won't have to deal with it.
yeah, I mean, uh, so I can't really. I can always tell what other people have said. The movie Flatliners, and things like that. I can't. I didn't experience it, but it was reported directly to me, so I can't ignore that. You know, I cannot ignore that. If someone comes to me and says, "I got something to tell you," I'm gonna talk about it. You know, so yeah.
I'm not qualified to speak of near death experiences. I've had a closeness and nearness to death, but I've never, not to my knowledge, have I ever crossed a barrier so far as to come back and be like, whoa, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Something my life has changed or
yeah,
I saw the light or anything like that. Yeah, same, same. I've been associated with death for countless times, but it's never been me. It's always been
right,
someone else or something
right,
else.
right,
Right, right. If you have a near-death experience, and uh, I've heard of people who've had them that either won't talk about them or saw something that they couldn't deal with,
Right.
or it
I've
didn't
heard
fit
that.
with their ideology. That happens. But
hmm
the whole experience is so mind-boggling that you got to tell somebody about it, and you will know just from that it was real.
Yeah.
You won't be able to keep still about it.
Yeah. It's one of those, as far as I understand it, one of those overwhelming experiences.
Hmm.
There's a handful of them through life, and that's one of them. That's one of
I,
them. And
yeah.
Renee is putting down. Nathan, I fell downstairs when I was a toddler, so I probably hit my head too. My mom just picked me up and put me back to bed because she thought I was okay and didn't go to a doctor. Well, it turns you into one of the X-Men, Renee. You're here. That's how it works.
That's quantum men.
Yeah, that is it right there. That's quantum.
The quantum gang. It makes it scary. Ooh. It's probably a good idea to be scared of us, but I don't really stir those emotions anymore.
Yeah. Okay. The unknown is saying, I heard a pretty convincing NDE story once. The person's last name was Storm, I believe. I heard him on Art Bell. Now the person is a priest. Yeah, it has that effect on somebody. They find that's how they interpret it. Okay, what the person told me was he saw the nurse that was an ER nurse, but he wasn't there that night. I think that was his interpretation. He's not really good with describing weird shit because he has no doesn't have a lot of experience with weirdness, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he said, but the light was golden, and it was just
what?
there, golden.
Yes,
golden light. I have heard that before, and the fact that
I've heard the different kinds of light too.
Yeah, but he said the nurse guy was there, and he said something about, I don't want to sit in that fucking chair again. I don't know what that was about, right? And
I couldn't tell you.
But he woke up laughing. So I'm thinking there's more to it, right? They brought him back and he was laughing, he said. So I'm thinking there's more to it that he is filtering out or can't remember. Because laughing is, well, to some people it's like a stress reliever.
If you'd have made it over entirely, okay, and I'm sort of talking about, like you say, a near-death experience. You didn't quite get to death yet, but you saw the real McCoy. And that place is so full of joy and the warmth of home. The whole experience, you get too far into thinking about it, it just brings you to tears.
Yeah.
Because that feeling is so in there.
What you are describing is what I experienced during Buddhist meditation.
Right.
That is exactly what I've experienced. Everything is as it should be. People are who they ought to be. Things are the way they are because they're supposed to be.
Everything falls in a certain order, and everything is everything in endless imitation of itself.
Well, I didn't get to that.
Absolutely okay.
Yeah, right. I didn't get to that part of it. The imitation of that didn't come to me then, but I stopped trying to interpret all that stuff because it was overwhelming. To be completely honest, it was overwhelming, and I said, okay, I distracted myself by doing other things. I was in the Army, so I had plenty of distraction. Distractions forever. But
I will say, I wrote a article years ago for Bel Esprit magazine, talking about Columbine, and it was a response to how I responded to that tragedy. And I had gone into a deep meditation in front of my altar and said simply, basically, what the fuck? I talk to my deities as much as I would talk to you. no fanfare. We're all what we are here. And I went so far into meditation, it was more like being comforted over it because I was very upset with it. And as were most of the rest of the country. And I woke up from the meditation feeling her gown in my hands, light as a whisper, and it's like a glowing gown. That's how my interpretation of that meditation was. And I recounted it there, but a understanding that meditation is that deepest prayer that just says what is going on here, can bring you close to your universe, your gods, your god, your goddess. So when you can do that, it's very real. It's very on the spot, and you come away from that and you're never the same. So it's a near death, not exactly, but it's an ego death for sure, because you're in their presence.
Yeah, that also happened during my meditation. It wasn't an ego death. It was an ego suppression
Hmm.
because uh, I can't. I still to this day cannot explain in any words what was happening
Yeah,
when I was doing that. Right. Hmm.
very true.
And it included everything y'all have said.
I like what Tim was just saying, and I wish you would just repeat it, Tim,
Where are we at?
It's
about the construct.
it's as though meditation is the real and that we are the construct.
Hmm.
There's a state where you meditate, and that seems more reality than this reality that we live in and have constructed for
For
ourselves.
real. And prayer definitely. Well, people kind of say, well, prayer is prayer, meditation is meditation. It ain't necessarily so. Particularly when you're speaking with them, can be nearly the same operation.
Hmm. Oh, your mic's.
Lynn, will you say that again? Because I don't know if I caught the gist of it.
Oh, well, my mic was on,
No,
still
the
on.
gist of it. I mean, I didn't.
Oh, the
I was like,
gist of it?
wait a minute. Could you repeat that, please?
Yeah, people sometimes will uh, split hairs over whether meditation is meditation, prayer is prayer. Are they two different things? Depends on what you're praying about. I think that's what's got a lot to do with it. But meditation's more like reaching out and asking for an answer, where prayer is and should be a object of communication. Whereas in meditation, you're just reaching out and asking for uh, community and for whatever is truly bothering you. So that's a lot of meditation. I'll do meditation a couple times a day, and a lot of times if I'm overstressed and I have a headache, I can overcome the headache by doing so. And other times, not so much. And it might be my ability to just get in there and do the action. Much of that is more about Well, you think about it. Prayer is a active verb, where meditation is a effort of being still and listening. That might be a better way to describe it.
Okay. What up, T-Bone? Welcome back to the Quantum Show. Right now, we're talking near-death experiences, meditation, and prayer. Didn't know we'd go here.
I didn't either, but here we are.
Yep.
That happens with me a lot.
Well, that happens with me a lot too. That's the quantum. I mean, Tim too. It's the Quantum Show.
Right.
It's just the way it goes. The flow has taken us.
We make plans, God laughs. Right?
Yeah. I've been able to. I don't know the meditation I did. It's been so long since I did Buddhist type meditation, and also it seemed to be very effective because I didn't have a lot of experience with much of anything yet, and it's like a bookshelf worth of books is what I was meditating with. Now I have a library worth of books, a big one, because I have 25, 30 more years of experience.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe I'm able to say that. Gen X, I thought I'd be dead 10 years ago, 30 years ago.
I hear that really often from, and not just from the medium age bracket which you belong, but in my own age bracket, where you've been 60 for 10 years and you're looking 70 down the throat, you know, and then you look at it and say, wait a minute, I just got started, you know.
Right. I see
think
a lot
that's
of
when.
latchkey kids and
Go
Gen
ahead,
X.
Tim.
I said I see a lot of latchkey kids growing up to become the Gen Xers that have survived.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I believe you're late Gen X, early millennial, and
Yeah.
God, I'd make 30. I'm looking at no, I don't
Yeah.
think that. I think you're a little bit past the Gen X stage. But yeah, there's a life has never been easy. We've always had existential threats.
Right.
And it's like just us doing it.
Well, you know, even with the boomer crowd, learned basically from their folks, many of which were you know, factory workers and folks that contributed to the war effort or were children during that time, you know, and we were led to be as self-sufficient as possible as boomers, which meant being turned loose, outrunning most of the day till the street lights came on. Then you better be home. They are ready to deal with you.
That sounds very Gen X though.
Does it? Because
It does. It
I'm a
sounds very
boomer and that's how it worked for me.
Stay
Well,
out from dusk
yeah.
till dawn and drink out of the garden hose if you
Mhm.
need water.
Exactly. And that
'Cause
was
you
after
ain't
I got
tracking
done
your-
with chores.
You ain't tracking your dirty feet through my Saturday cleaning.
Hi, Aussie.
Aussie is reminding us, please like, share, and subscribe if you're here, your quantum. Thank you, Aussie. That goes for Agents, Aliens, and whoever else listening. Like and subscribe. AI, too. We love you, AI.
C-I-A.
YMCA. That
yeah,
was all the thing when we were kids.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've had, so many existential crises. It just never ends. It never ends. Throughout history, it just never ends. It's been what?
How many recessions have we lived through? How many end of the world events? How many
depressions in particular?
I mean, I got an artifact of one of those revelation events that we lived through from, I believe, April 21st, 2011, where they thought that the world was going to end. How many times has the world ended on us? How many Y2Ks have there been? How many,
Well, what you're mentioning is relatively recent, but I've lived through a number of recessions. They don't
right,
say the word depression because, well, it scared the hell out of the old people and dropped dead, and that's not an exaggeration.
right,
The my mother and father were teenagers during the Depression, so had good memory of it, and loved to remind us regularly, you know. But they were deeply affected by the Depression.
yeah,
There was that. And that depression lasted from about 29 to after World War II. Okay. And their whole lives were spent that way, where there wasn't enough to eat, there wasn't enough to wear, and there sure wasn't enough housing.
right.
So, and this is, of course, political a little bit, but the whenever you talk about economic collapse, you're looking at the government that allowed that to happen and the people within it. So that can be a tumultuous time, and so can, and of course, there's at least a number of people who are personally blaming each and every member of Congress for whatever, you know. So I know that there was with boop boop.
Echo.
Okay.
That's that echo.
Anyhow, so there's plenty of. Oh yeah, the bank involvement was right there pushing it. I think it is now
Oh,
too, but that's another story.
thanks, expanded back
And yeah, banks were
The banking
were giving out mortgages like it was water.
housing crisis.
Especially during the 20s. They called
here.
it the Roaring 20s because there was so much money, and then
Yeah,
much of that money was made on penny stocks, which were basically a little bit of nothing for a little bit of nothing more, except they
based.
couldn't keep that going. We saw that in the secondary mortgages during the late 70s into 80s, and that caused a severe repression. So when we do that, we got to realize that this we may not want to talk about politics to each other, but we probably ought to, just to have an idea of what's gone on before.
Oh yeah,
It's not commentary on now, not at all, but it gives you an idea that if they mess up, what's at stake.
Yeah.
everything is. I mean, we know that. I mean, in our youth, we fought for the structure of the damn thing, and it's being undermined in the present. And in private, I've thought unthinkable things about unthinkable things. In public, I don't know what to say about how I feel about them, but I guarantee over the last 16 years, I've learned to have a lot more emotional responsibility when it comes to politics than I've ever had.
Yeah. And of course, civics isn't taught in school. Science isn't being taught in school. You can
Right.
barely get mathematics in.
Yeah,
So they're keeping it from our youngsters. Well,
Yeah, and they're definitely not teaching critical thinking.
no, they're not. There was
no.
a time. There was a time when you could have a man and a woman that were married, Republican, Democrat, or Democrat, Republican, or man, woman, man, whatever. You know, you could have people with broad political differences and they could still remain married.
Yeah.
And we've seen a decline in even that. There's been an increase in divorces over politics within the last 16 years.
Well, and friendships go down the pike too. Maybe friendships have lasted 20 or 30 years. So
Right.
there's definitely out there a divisionary thing. But in the spirit of the quantum show, I think we probably ought to drop it.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
you?
Yeah,
Sure.
we don't need to go there. I think everybody on both sides, all sides, needs more mushrooms. They need more
I agree.
mushrooms. That will expand our minds a little bit, I think.
Right, Tim?
Oh, yeah.
We're not talking about nothing. No, not us.
I'm more happy to talk about mushrooms. I'm seriously. I mean, I've said in the chat before, and I've talked to other people about not talking politics, and this is as edge as we got. But mushrooms, I wish more people had in a clinical setting, perhaps mushroom experiences.
I wish that there was more information about some of the canna products
Yes.
and a little less paranoia. That would be
Yes.
helpful because for a long time there, Grandma took a little sliver off the willow tree and it had willow bark.
Right. And that's where aspirin came from, right?
It's right. And if anybody wants to down that to say the Bible, it's right there in Genesis. I give you every fruit of the tree and herb of the garden, all of it. So there you are.
Yeah, and there's a lot of politics involved in that too.
Boy, oh boy.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. I think I mentioned last week about the band The Monkees. Didn't I do that? That
What was it?
the Monkees were sponsored by Pepsi and they were kind of a fake band. Did I say that last week?
I don't remember that.
Well, let me clear that up.
You know what? I couldn't do it last week because family.
Right. It was right. Tim, did I talk about the Monkees, or am I like misplacing my experiences again? Because that happens. I hit my head when I was a kid.
I don't remember anything about the Monkees. I know that they've been for years fighting their reputation for being a quote unquote fake band.
Right.
They tried to write real songs in the end because of the fact that so many people compared them to the Beatles because of the name thing and the whole marketing and well, basically everything they did for the first album.
Yeah,
they were. I remember that very well. I mean, I was there for that, and I don't think you guys were yet.
No, I read about. I heard about it. Yeah, but it was the Monkees were not sponsored by Pepsi. They were sponsored by Kellogg's. They had a Pepsi logo in the background one time.
You want to hear a good one about Kellogg's? They'll hate my guts. I don't care. Do you know that the Kellogg cereal brand was set up in order to make people less fertile so there would be less population?
He was also against masturbation.
Pardon me?
He was also against masturbation. He thought if we ate more cereal, we would masturbate less.
Yeah, right.
He dreamed.
No, I
He's
don't know
one of
that.
those that dreamed that cereal would end masturbation. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously.
it was a serious concept though during the 1900s. Um, women did not and could not rule their own body, and were not
Right.
allowed to have things like birth control. So they did have some. Preventing offspring was considered to be, in a sense, the M word, the big M, and that concerned Mr. Kellogg a lot. So he went about figuring out how to slow down men. So that was kind of an interesting thing. I wonder what he did about women. So that doesn't. Everybody likes to pretend that women don't think that way. Oh, the heck, they don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie, T-Bone.
Ed? Oh, the one I thought was hilarious and the reefer madness.
Mm.
Oh my God, that had people so damn frightened it wasn't funny.
Yeah, there was a TV commercial.
Have you all ever seen Reefer Madness, the musical?
Myself, no, I have not. I think Storm
amazing.
has. Did you see it? Reefer Madness?
No.
Storm?
The musical. It is an amazing piece of modern art.
Yeah, really. Deception. Okay, he didn't see it either, so it must not have been too great. I think he wasn't impressed either. She does, but in there like this thing against saying stuff like that?
Not in context. We're explaining historical events.
That's very true, but they get fussy about all sorts
Yeah,
of
they
things.
still do. So
You
I can
know,
put it on the screen, but the audio is different. I don't
I
know
see.
why.
Well, I was just trying to be accommodating.
Yeah,
It.
community standards.
Yeah, it's. I don't know how AI can possibly manage those standards, but apparently they are in charge of it.
Yeah, it's like YouTube has an fucking HOA going on in their YouTube digital real estate, the AI HOA. You heard it here on the Quantum Show. Let me put that
I'll
on
tell
screen.
you, those guys, and there must be some good come of it, or they wouldn't have been brought into play. But so much of those guys they end up in charge, and they can't keep charge of their own home. So simple as that.
Uh,
Reefer Madness would be a great album name.
I'm pretty sure it might have already been an album name. Maybe a couple,
I
maybe a
think that's
few.
great. Sorry.
It might have already been several album names. I just don't know them. I keep looking at my phone because people are commenting on my brake pad video from earlier, saying you're
That was
wrong.
good. No,
Thank
you're
you.
not.
Yeah, they're saying you're wrong. Detroit Axle has good. Let me just bring him up on screen, shall I?
Yeah, but it hasn't been your experience now, has it?
No, I bought Detroit Axle one time, and the one time, 100% has been a bad one. I've got to take them apart and take that plate off because the steel plate is still behind it. That's just sheet metal, a nameplate. Let me see here.
I saw that and said, for a new part, it's sure as hell tearing up your brake system.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going
Now, how in the
to.
world would I know that?
Let's look at the
I have lots
comments.
of things.
I've got 5 comments so far. I'll just read them off. And let's see. Let me bring them up. Share screen. And we're jumping back and forth, of course. That's okay. And let me go ahead and maximize
I
it. We
actually
still got
thought
the
that
audio.
they would name Detroit. Of course, in the old days, it would have been absolutely the peak of efficiency.
Yeah.
At this point, it isn't.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Night Vision says nothing wrong with Detroit axle parts. Well, 100% so far says no, there's something wrong with them. And Beyond Limits 1568 says this is a bit of a confusing statement because he doesn't use punctuation. Sometimes any manufacturer can have a defect. Sometimes people just order the wrong parts. As a mechanic, you should know that brake pads does not belong that vehicle. So whose fault is it? It is. See why it's confusing, right? It is the right kind of pad and for that vehicle, but it looks like a quality control issue. My reply, because in the video you can see the adhesive used as also slid that piece of sheet metal moved away from where it's supposed to be, has also slid, and I forgot to put a comma in there. I was using my phone. And then Red-Headed Wizard says, I bought rotors and pads for Jeeps and Pontiacs with 0 issues. Well, I guess I drew the short straw. And Green Hornet 64 says those are bad fitting pads. Look at taps and notice the gap where there should be no gap. Wrong pads? I haven't replied to that one yet. They're not the wrong pads. They were listed as the correct pads. And yeah, you're right. He's right. I can't zoom in. But I can. Now the gaps he's talking about, right, are, let me see if I can I think thank you. Okay. You see this little notch right here? I think that's what he's talking about, right? At the edges, the top and bottom edges, that's where the can y'all see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have it blown up.
Okay, well, on the edges, there's a little key and a notch where the pad fits into the caliper, and there's a big gap right there. Same thing on the bottom. They were listed. Those were the ones for that. But if you see in the middle of it, right,
Mm-hmm.
you see that smudge mark near the bottom of that crescent?
Yes.
That is adhesive. And the pad has slid up and it was sliding into the rotor. That little key, that's not a key. That's a finger that's supposed to grab onto the steel plate.
Well, I see the mess is made of the inside of the rotor.
Yeah, I don't even know what that's about. I don't know what I even mentioned it on the video. I don't understand what's going on with that dual tone thing.
I don't know that much about brakes. I mean, I've helped on a couple of jobs, brake jobs here at the house.
Yeah.
And it really looks to me like it's sloppy and loose.
It is. Okay, what you're looking at is, well, it's the caliper and rotor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the brake pad on the inside, while the pad itself is stationary, the nameplate is what we're seeing, right? And that says Detroit Axle. Let me, jeez, let me get this. I'm trying to. No, never mind. Never mind. I'll just say I'm trying to mute it, right? There we go. Mute. Now, if you see, there it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me take it back a little bit. See if I can pause it right there. Right there. Okay. Now, y'all can see this, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What you see right there is the steel or is the sheet metal nameplate on the
Can you
one
use your
side.
cursor and show the audience?
Yeah. This part right here is the steel sheet metal faceplate that is facing outward with the logo on it, right? Now I'm going to let it play and I'm going to walk over to the other side. Let's skip ahead. Okay, here's the other side. Let me go back just a tad bit. Go back a tad bit, going over the other side. Notice the name is centered. Okay. Now what you're seeing right here, I think that's just a little bit of grease that was on there, but the name is centered, and this is nice and even up through. They called it the hat, right? Because when you look at the side of it, it looks like a kind of hat, but the name is centered. This is not touching this, and it's not crooked, and it's. But over on the other side, it's all slid. It's all slid down to where you can only see axle, and you got that groove in there. So I'm going ahead. I'm going to stop sharing.
Yeah. It looks like it's just not the right part.
Well, it's badly manufactured. That whatever
Right.
adhesive that is, where is the stop sharing button? Whatever that adhesive it is, it didn't work. It didn't say. It didn't hold. Right. Oh, look at that. It's been an hour. I want some more coffee. Aussie is on the job. It's coffee time. So, coffee time. Watch for ghosts, aliens, agents, whatever.
Oh boy.
I'll be right back.
I hope I don't see no Agent Matt Jordan tonight. No. I'll blame Nathan for sure. How is your week going, Tim?
Oh, it's going much better.
You look good.
As you know, earlier in the week, Sarah had surgery and she's recovered from it. Well, recovering from it, and
I'm just delighted to hear that. That's terrific.
Yeah. So she's like 2 parts of 3 parts whole.
2 parts of 3?
Yeah, she's got one more
what?
surgery. She's got one last hernia surgery, and then they'll remove all the skin with that surgery that is left behind, and she'll heal up and be a tiny little person the rest of her life.
Gosh, it comes with its own little challenges, but they're not insurmountable, not at all. Storm had bariatric 15 years now, and it takes some getting used to. You change everything about your life.
Yeah. I have so much respect and love for her for what she's gone through and what she's doing and where she's at. Like she's 3 days off of a surgery and she's still like doing her physical therapy. She's got a little treadmill off on the side that
she's an inspiration, isn't she?
Yeah, and I feel man, I don't know what to say. I love that.
Yay, Sarah!
Yeah.
Yay! I am absolutely in awe of her. It's there's a trade-off. There's I'm trading this circumstance for this one. And then there's that little spot in between them where you got to get over to it. You know, it takes a lot of can do, though. A lot of it.
Okie doke. I'm back.
Welcome
Anything on
back.
camera? Anything on camera? Did you catch anything?
Nothing on
It's you, and it's no.
Okay.
That thing is, it has got to be the most shy spook I ever saw.
Yeah, they don't like to
or
be
ever
online.
did see. I saw him for a split second that night. Just a second's worth.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, got coffee. Me and Alien. Shout out. Good morning, UFO, Alien Girl. The documents, the bodies, the documents, the craft. Oh yeah.
Bodies.
Yeah, the bodies, the documents, the craft. She is going to have an honorary spot at Quantum Fest.
Well, that's a good idea. I like that very much.
And coming in the side door, hey Raven, what's up?
Hey,
Hi,
how
Raven.
you doing? Hi, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
I've been listening.
This show is good for me. I got rid of my headache.
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
So what's new and exciting at the cat sanctuary?
Oh,
Oh, dear God. I'm sorry.
well, I lost 2 kittens this week,
No.
so it's kind of a sad week.
Aw.
And yeah, the last 2, and I honestly think it's has something to do with the raccoons. And I've got several places where they can eat and drink, and those stupid raccoons wash their hands in the water bowls, and so God only knows. And the cats will still drink out of them, you know. And so I'm constantly running around all day long trying to refresh water bowls everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think they probably caught something because their immune systems are not developed at all, you know, when they're little. Yep. So, because they were fine, and literally by the end of the day, they were dead. So,
Oh, man.
lost everything. What happened here?
Well, you know.
Did I freeze up? Because you guys did. You froze up and then.
For a second. Not long.
Yeah, glitches.
Yeah.
The agents are all watching, so hi agents. They're causing the stream to
Yeah,
interrupt.
go get your own pizza, guys. The girl is closed. Forget it. Anyway.
Text me an address. I'll put you in live.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're not shy. Yeah, you know, raccoons are just loaded with stuff like distemper, parvo. If the dog can get it, raccoon can, and if a cat can get it, raccoon can get that too. So there's no way to monitor that.
They're about to get evicted. See, they've taken over the rafters, and they're now in my attic.
And there's one behind you.
No, that's a cat.
A cat. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not seeing that great tonight.
Yeah. I have the hose nearby, and I put it on the hardest stream you can get. And when they come down, which they come down off the main roof onto like this little awning, and then they hop down, I can just turn that thing on and blast them. And that's pretty effective. So, it's fun, too.
Oh, the great white hunter.
Oh, they really hate it.
Yeah, it sounds like we're in the woods now. Like we're
Yeah,
totally
well,
in the
you
woods.
are. I am. So you kind of are like, yeah.
Nice night over there.
The
About to rain like mad here.
The cicadas, if one of the cats get a hold of a cicada, you'll hear screaming. I didn't know those bugs could scream, but they do. They almost sound human. And it's really funny to watch.
You know, I never was interested in touching one. I guess that's
No, I don't like touching them either. But
Whoa,
they
whoa, whoa.
they do this kind of thing, and while they're in the mouth of a cat, and they're beating their wings, and they make this funny thing, and then when they set them down, they like make this screeching scream sound, which is, I mean, the first time I heard it, I thought it was a human.
For all the racket they make, you may as well make them scream.
Yeah.
I know. I've got a little sticker on my cup here. It says, "Ah, la la la." Come on now. The older I get, the more I understand why roosters just scream to start the day. So we're going outside the other day, Storm and I. Our neighbor has a rooster and a whole bunch of hens and a couple of hawks. They're looking for dinner.
Oh,
And I heard this thing go.
His chair
what
moved.
is it, Nate?
What?
His chair moved.
Uh-huh. I
don't
saw
know.
that too. I was waiting for the dog.
Me too. I'm waiting.
There's no dog.
The dog.
We'll ask him.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we're walking down and the rooster goes goo-goo-doo-goo-doo. And I'm like, I know, honey, I know.
Funny.
Oh my God.
I didn't see the chair. So the whole thing moved?
Yeah, it turned like that.
Moved like somebody sat down in it.
Oh, wow.
And then of course that skull's back there.
Yeah, that skull's back there.
Tim,
so
are
that's
you
funny.
back?
Yeah, I'm back. I
Did
mean,
you hear what we were what we were talking about?
sorry.
Is there a dog in your
Okay.
been punked by the pup?
Y'all scaring them on the Quantum Show.
Oh
dog.
yeah, you just scared the hell out of us, kiddo. Aren't you a sweet baby?
Yes, yes.
God.
I just want to make sure Daddy interacts with her when he gets back.
That's the sweetest dog.
Mm-hmm. We're at Labor Day weekend already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Wow. Time's
That
flying
was the
by.
fastest summer I never had.
Yeah.
I mean that just like that too. I've never had a summer go that fast in my life. Of course, it was just like everything piled up on top of itself. So
Scream engine. I love it.
We went to
Contemplative.
Keith's wedding, and that was absolutely lovely. And they were married at the courthouse and by her cousin, and he is a hoot. And it was a very, very nice ceremony. She wrote that herself, and it flowed like she got it from something like a poet. I want to say Khalil. That doesn't sound quite right.
Khalil
Darn it.
Gibran, the prophet.
The prophet. Yes.
Yeah.
That it was like that, and very flowing and not at all pretentious, but had very profound meaning to it. And it was very, very nice ceremony. And then they're back home in Kelowna and are getting ready to restart their gig here on Friday at Spaced Out Radio. And then Saturday, get back to it at 8 p.m. Pacific time to begin their week again. So more power to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're very happy. I know that.
Good. Good. I'm going to say a quick hello to Renee and Rachel. Hi. I just now connected to the chat. Hello. T-Bone says he likes my background noise, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are they that
Oh,
loud?
it's soothing. You should record that. Honest to
Really?
God, I would go to sleep so fast.
I always thought people would find that annoying. And hello, Diane. How you doing? Yeah.
Oh, Diane Boss is here.
Yeah.
Hi, Diane.
Screaming, he says he wants to camp
And
in my yard.
Aussie too. Don't want to leave Aussie out. He
Uh-oh.
carries the show. He watches out for the bad guys.
I hit something here.
So we've had that wedding. Ahead of that, our children came down from Louisiana and got to meet our grandsons for the first time. So it
Wow.
was just lots of lot of emotions there, lots of them.
Yeah, I
And
bet.
of course, my father-in-law passed away early in July.
Yeah.
So it's just been one thing after another, and then trying to sort through everything. So that I have a cluster headache. Not quite what I called it earlier, but that's what it is.
Cluster something, right? Cluster beat headache.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
Now,
we
whose
don't-
dog is this?
This is Riley.
Riley.
Just about a month ago, and
What a big dog.
she's big. She big.
She your dog?
No. I'm taking care of her for a minute.
Gotcha.
Scooter is at work, so
He is cool.
it's
Oh,
a
she is cool.
You
All right.
or
She's
you-
adorable.
if you look at the trail cam video, you can see she found all the coyotes marking spots, and they just went
Oh.
during the day, during the night. They went to the
Mhm.
same spots like 3
See
times.
Well, that's them leaving postcards for each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta check the female.
yeah. And she's a pretty dog. And the little one is a cutie
Pretty
pie,
than I
too.
am. I think I've got her by 5 pounds. Right? Okay, go
She's
on.
solid puppy.
Are we? Does the share screen work for us, or we have to send it to your email? I got a funny ad that I ran across. This lady is a realtor, and she's well, I don't want to spoil it. She's got a really cool advertising thing that's just funny as hell. Let me put it.
Can you try it?
You should be able to put it up there if you type it in.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. Where it says image file, can I? Well, see, I have to have it open in another window in order to put it on the share screen, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let
Oh
me go.
boy.
Well,
Well, before you leave, call me when when you have a chance.
tell you what, Nathan, I'll just put it in. Can I just put it in Messenger for you?
Yes, and I'll bring it over.
Yeah, let's do that instead here. Okay. This is just hilarious. She's got this. Oh, here, I don't want to spoil it. I just shut my mouth and hurry up and get it over here.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. I think this is clever as hell. Okay, there we go. Now,
I always love stuff.
what's it saying invalid format for? What do you mean invalid format?
Is it a picture?
Yeah.
Then
yeah, and I downloaded it to my computer.
What kind of picture is it?
Let's see.
It
doesn't really say. It just says file.
Oh, there you go. It's in WebP. It's not. You're gonna. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Send me the link, and I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Just don't try to send me a picture. Send me a link.
Okay. Well, now, so I have to go back to the original. I don't know where it is.
It's in your history.
Well, I'll just tell you about it anyway. It was just really clever. It's a realtor, and she's called the Ghost Realtor because and her banner or her artwork kind of has her with like a clipboard and a crucifix that's moving like across the thing. And hi, Justin. Good to see you here. And she's guarantees that all the houses that she has listed are ghost free and demon free.
Okay.
I am going to look
What
for
a
that.
marketing strategy.
That's that. We have to find that. You know,
And I
put that up for
trying to remember-
ourselves. We're well, we're not ghost free. We're not demon free. At least according to some parties.
Is it a
I said,
video?
Anyway.
it's really
Is it
funny.
a video or an image?
No, it's just an image. And it's
we-
this was painted on a park bench, and that was the whole back of the park bench, and it just has her like in a ghostly form, kind of streaming
Great.
across the thing, you know. And she's got her face kind of like in a ghostly outfit, with a crucifix and presumably maybe a Bible or a clipboard or something that she's holding in her arms. Guarantees that her homes are ghost free and demon free. She's called the Ghost Realtor.
Just, while we're doing disclaimers, we could always say it's still not demons.
Demons.
Yeah.
Still not, folks. Nope. They don't bother with anything that doesn't pay.
Found it.
You found it?
You find it?
Yep.
Oh, good. Good.
Getting there. Getting there.
It's like, how fun and clever. What is going on back here?
Okay. Let me just. There we go. Present. Remember my own buttons.
Pushing buttons.
Pushing those buttons.
Well, not yet.
There we go.
Yeah, there she is. Isn't that awesome?
Freehomes.com. My homes are 100% ghost and demon free.
Yeah,
Holding a Bible. I mean, she's holding a cross
a cross.
in front, and look on the right. It's got shadow people with horns.
Hey, listen, there's a buck to be made. Let's get her done, you know? Oh, I love it.
But now one of the trends is that people are asking for haunted properties. They want the haunted properties.
Yeah.
And presumably because, you know, you can open it up and charge ghost hunters and things like that to, you know, rent it out for the weekend or the night or whatever.
Well, like an Airbnb.
Yeah, exactly.
See?
There's a lot of haunted
Exactly
plantations
like
down
that.
south that do that. I know somebody that stayed in one.
My hair is getting in my face.
I found it on Pinterest.
Okay.
Interest
It's a
awesome.
thing from Comedy Central. Okay. I don't
Because
I
you
don't
do
remember
something
where I
about
saw it.
this house.
I've heard of that demon before.
No, if I want something done, I'd do it myself.
Oh man, I'm running out of steam over here, guys. Hate to say it.
Well, you better go get some coffee before you drop over.
Coffee's not helping. We'll see though. I just
Okay.
had that cup. We'll see what happens.
If I tried to do that, I'd be Buzzy the Hummingbird. Like I'm not already.
Raven, this one's for you.
Yes. Okay. Link it on Discord to the video. Okay, thank
Well,
you.
I can't watch a video here, but Raven can watch it. I can't watch a video here, but Raven can watch it on her own. So,
Yeah.
Thanks, Justin.
yeah. So let me jump to Quantum Fest. Now that Justin's here and the crowd has gotten bigger, hit like and subscribe, by the way. And Quantum Fest, I'm still thinking about, merch for the thing, but I'm also about to start sending out, notifications to the people around town. Like these guys, the Para Reality podcast. It would be neat for him to come up and talk a bit,
Mhm.
And you might
Mhm.
want to consider making sure you have availability for your brick and mortar for the party.
I've already got that.
Mm.
Got it.
I've already got that.
Awesome.
That has been
'Cause without
got
that,
for,
the things are gonna go.
yeah, I've had that for a while. They're like, let me know what day. It's gonna be a Thursday. Okay. It's gonna be a 1-day event, a Thursday in November. So I will plan on that. I don't even know which Thursday, but it's gonna be November.
The
And
Quantum Fest is?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be in November. It's far enough out to give people in the local area plenty of time to do stuff if they can or can't make it already. If they're because the convention scene winds down about now, right?
Hmm.
And well, this being a local event, it can be done pretty, hey you style, but not quite. And it's far enough out to where a hey you is effective, but not too far out where it's not Christmas, it's not New Year's, and
It'll be before Thanksgiving.
right. I don't know. I mean before
I would, simply
Yeah, I would
because
do it.
Thanksgiving takes up a lot of time.
October. Let me look at the calendar here. I should have a digital copy, but that's October and November. I might be able. Oh, guess I did. I didn't even look at the date. That's my birthday. November.
Oh,
No, what better
It's my
time to do
birthday.
it?
well, yeah.
I did not even know that. I didn't know my birthday was going to be on a Thursday. I did know it was going to be in November.
Are you
That
a
much I knew.
Scorpio? Are you a Scorpio or are you a Sag?
He's
Scorpio.
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 Okay.
And
So,
he's
well, I figured out the date.
Well, actually, it's cusp.
with the moon in Leo. She's Leo.
What?
Your moon is
Okay,
Leo.
I'm not
Yes,
sure what
Justin, there is a
you mean.
calendar in
The
the corner.
timing for the fest.
Okay, so
Thank you.
yeah,
What was the day again?
Thanksgiving is
November
late this year.
13.
13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Thanksgiving is on the 27th this year.
Okay. Well, who knew? I haven't even looked at it. Or the digital one. I didn't look at the digital one either. This is more dramatic. This is much more dramatic.
Da.
Let's see. Is this more dramatic? Oh crap. Look at that. Or is this more dramatic? Oh crap, look at that. It's this. More dramatic. So
Sucker.
thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. Yes. There's a PC in the corner of my computer. Yes, there is. But it's not
It's not
drama.
nearly dramatic enough.
I
So
don't
is
get
that
to wave my arms and do stuff and like contort myself, turn around over here and like go, oh my back, it's my birthday, holy shit. I don't get to do that. This way, I do.
Well,
Oh,
that
you
was
should.
just fine.
Yeah, you bitch.
At least in this corner.
She heard me. Nah, I can't share that screen. But
okay. Question?
yes,
Yes.
So why a Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, why a Thursday? Not a
Because
weekend.
that day is when the Legion is going to be occupied and it'll already be open. And they won't have to start. Like if I do it on a Saturday, that's a reserved day, and it's probably like a wedding or something already going on. And
That would be
Friday
done
is
much in advance.
Friday is karaoke. So we're noisy, right? We're really noisy. Half the people don't sing as loudly as I do, but the other half do. So go on.
Okay.
And Sunday is closed, so it has
Okay.
to be reserved, and they bring a person in, right? And the unknown, yes, I have. This is for me and you, Tim. Hey, Nathan, have you talked to Tim about the TV show yet? Well,
Just
the
answer.
video with the script. No, it's not a show. Video and script, and yeah. Yoki.
Oh boy, Quanta
Nice.
Oki?
Okie?
But
It's a very hard word to say.
Quantioki. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna try. I'll end up with something
But
really bad. I'm sure.
yeah. It's working in the background. So Raven and Lynn, so you know, Unknown sent me a video and a suggested script. And it's like it's to go along with the video, I guess. And yeah. Oh, and also if I do it on the Legion thing, right? If I do it on a day where there's no one already scheduled to work, then I have to pay the salary. And they don't want to do that, right? They don't want me to pay the salary. They would rather the Legion pay, but it's policy that whoever reserves the thing for an off day pays for the bartender to be there and to open the door, etc. Right?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It would be alcohol.
So they're trying to work with me on this and not like, sure, reserve it all weekend. It'll only cost like $2,000. They don't want to
And
do that.
that's the taxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Catching
Well,
up here.
So is it definitely going to be the 13th, or you're not sure?
Oh, it's definitely going to be the 13th for
It's
sure.
definitely the 13th. Okay.
Justin, I don't know if the legions here are anything like here. Legions here in Nashville or anything like. They just bring in one person for like 2 hours to make sure you lock up. That person also maintains the bar. If I pay for it, right? But they don't do the 2 hour thing. They do the whole time. Like I want to have it from like 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, which is a plenty long time, right? That's a plenty long time. And
So
they
the
want to be
afternoon.
there all the time, not just open and close.
Well, then we got to have a birthday party afterwards.
They'll probably insist on having one during.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But yeah, they're big on birthdays there because the way they put it is a lot of people didn't make it back to have that birthday. So we take them serious. That's the way they put them. That's the way they put it. That's
good.
military life, y'all. You know,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's military life. Any of y'all that don't understand that, first of all, I'm glad for you that you don't understand that because you haven't had to deal with it. But that's just how it is in the military. We laugh about the darkest stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out mandatory fun day. Live, laugh, toaster bath.
Mandatory fun.
Is there a hotel within staggering distance of the Legion?
Staggering distance?
I won't be driving home that night.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Oh boy.
Pretty sure there is.
Okay. Well, I'm going to come. It's only a 4-hour drive.
Okay, it'll be great. Would you like to be a presenter? Because that can be done too.
Maybe. Okay.
I mean, I don't know what the spots are going to look like, but I'm going from 12 to 6, and it's like half and half, right? 12 to 3, 3, 4 to 6, or 12 to 2:30, 3 to 6. I don't know yet, right? But
Okay.
everybody's got to have a
Yeah.
lunch break. Right.
I'll do something. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Yeah, go ahead. Put me down for a presenter.
You got it. I have got my premier presenter. Means
And I
first.
would love to be there, but I can't get Storm back on a plane anytime soon.
Right. I hear you.
I could
You
just
know,
sleep in my
that was-
Jeep, I suppose. I could just get an inflatable mattress and put that in the back of my Jeep. So, yeah, I could be within staggering distance.
You could do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
Well, I'd offer to say sleep on the couch, but I don't own a couch.
That's okay. I don't
have a
want
couch.
to impose.
Plastic bins, and they're not very comfortable. Trust me.
I saw on Temu they have these inflatable things that are made to put in the back seat of your vehicle or in the back.
Yeah, you get one use out of them unless you go flying out of the back of the truck, flying backwards a couple of feet, land on your head.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I digress. That was two.
Oh, and just as this, if you start now, you could probably train a raccoon to drive for you.
Okie dokie then. Let's
Okay,
do that. Oh my god.
That calls for an AI picture.
Oh my god, it sure does. Doesn't it? The raccoon in the driver's seat, face forward, and Raven's out asleep snoring.
Have you guys seen this? There's a video of a woman who's getting arrested. And when the officer asks her to step out of the car, she's got a raccoon in the front seat with her. It's over in the passenger seat. And that's not the funniest part. The funniest part is the raccoon had a hold of her meth pipe and was holding it. And the officer
I saw that
one. I killed the poor raccoon.
He's just holding the thing,
looking
at the cop. Yeah. Oh my God, it's hysterical. Yeah. She got locked up. I don't know what they did with the raccoon, but she went to jail.
AI does not know what a Jeep looks like.
It looks like a tractor, but you can work with it.
Yeah.
And it also doesn't know the way a steering wheel is supposed to be mounted onto a car. Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna redo that one.
Oh my God, that that's the penultimate.
Yeah. Just driving around with my pet raccoon. Well, there's a place on Facebook where you can order them as a pet. This lady guarantees them to be rabies free and have all their vaccinations, and she breeds them and sells them on Facebook.
I knew a lady once.
And then there's like a Facebook group that has for the love of raccoons or whatever, and you see these pictures and little video clips of people that sleep with them and kind of carry them around like a baby, and they get just like your cat furniture, the cat trees and stuff, and they play on that. You can litter box train them, I guess.
You don't forget about Raven in the seat. Or put a raven on the seat next to him, or standing on his arm or something.
If I put Raven into AI, it's going to come up with an actual raven.
That's what I meant.
Okay,
an actual raven, and it would still work. Oh, that's
hell yeah!
terrific.
Thank you, Aussie. Hell yeah, that's going straight to Quantum Fest. Whatever, I don't know what expenses I got. Thank you so much. Shout out, Aussie Tiger, for hooking up the show with coffee. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
I see
that's
it.
great, Aussie. Thanks.
Thank you. That is going to. I don't even know what expenses there's going to be yet.
Well, there's going to be a few.
Yeah.
Are you going to have somebody come in and serve meals, or is that going to be a VFW thing?
Oh no, they can come in. They can come in.
I'm sorry,
And
VFW or Legion?
Legion.
The Legion's thing.
Legion, we have a full kitchen, right? But there's no one to use it because every kitchen is different and they have to be familiar with it and they need, to know where everything is. Um, and there was a guy there several years ago. He was doing stuff, and most of the time now, if there's going to be food, like event style stuff, there's food there, but event style stuff, they usually bring in a food truck. Like we've had hot chicken, we've had a taco guy, and there's a member that has a hot dog truck. Really good stuff too.
Well, since it's a fest, you might want to get something that serves like funnel cakes or something like that. Somebody to serve burgers and dogs.
Well, whoever is available,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it out there and see who can show up, and if they have a fee or something, negotiate that.
We
Well,
have to have birthday cake.
Yeah, I might pop out of a cake. Who knows?
I could probably train a raccoon to pop out of one. Wouldn't that just be a hoot? How about a couple cats?
I would say that I think him popping out of a cake would be great. Oh, my God. Oh yeah, you started it now, Nathan.
Unknown says, "Are you talking about those furry people?" No, we're not talking about the people that do the furries. Is that what
No,
you're
not
saying?
those guys.
Do the
Not
what?
those furries.
Raccoon cake. Yeah, the furry people. They're people that want to identify as
Animals.
different animals, and they
they-
wear
Very
animal
elaborate
costumes,
costumes.
and yeah, and they're
Somebody
they're
with a
kind of a,
raccoon face,
they're not
and
like
got the pasties and the sparklies and.
That's some of it. That is some of it.
yeah, they have like conventions and stuff, and they're very serious about this, and it's very strange. And they they just every day will sometimes just go out in public wearing their little ears or in their little costumes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures. Can't
I
show that
saw
one.
somebody in Salt Lake that had a bunny theme going,
Yeah,
and she had bunny slippers on,
You mentioned something we
Yeah,
can't say.
all the way the little bunny ears,
yeah.
where she had cut a bit out of her hoodie, and there was the bunny ears just doing this.
Sticking up. Yeah.
I'm like, looked at her, and she goes, "What are you looking at?" I said, "Roger, is it you?" She busted up laughing, and she goes, "I'm a female." I'm like, "I said, you got lots of kids?" "Hell no." I said, "Then female. All right." That kind of conversation.
So, I know somebody who has an uncle that is into that, and I was asking him all about it, and I was like, wow, that's like it's very, very strange. Kinda- Yep,
There
we
you go.
There.
And
And
I would imagine it's
expensive.
hot.
Yeah, and expensive. Those suits, you can buy a ready-made one, and they're hundreds of dollars,
Hmm.
right? But these don't look ready-made. These look custom ordered.
No,
So
Well, maybe somebody sews,
they're custom fit. And you ask them too many questions about them, you'll find out details like
Justin.
sorry.
yeah, there are
What did he
details
say? I didn't see
are
it.
not quantum friendly, and
Yeah.
we have
They're not quantum friendly.
Yeah.
1,200 a pop. My goodness gracious. That
Yeah.
is
You know how to
amazing.
do it. Do it.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, and teenagers go through a number of trends in their lifetimes too, you know. 'Cause ours was
No,
bell
not
bottoms and
teenager.
hip huggers and longest hair you could make it go, and some of the
I don't think
wildest things
it's
we could have
exactly
come up
goth
with at the
makeup,
time.
though, Lynn.
And
Sorry?
what's up?
I don't think it's exactly like goth makeup or
It's a
something
little
that's
bit
all
different
okay
now.
for these people.
I get that impression of it too, is that they're quite serious about it.
Hmm.
Right. I've had encounters with furries. I lived in Portland for a while. You know, to keep everything weird, city. You know, the other one, not Austin, Portland. But anyhow, and yeah, those suits are really really expensive, and the people who wear them are they're if they lived in Manhattan, they'd be wearing Manhattan business suits. You know, it type
Right.
of
It
the
is
people.
totally. Yeah, it's a total identity
It's a
shift.
total different world. It's
Oh,
It's a
God.
subculture.
yeah, it's a microculture.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
there's plenty of
Fur
them out
Fest.
there.
But they
Yeah.
do get really really offended about the when you talk about their sexuality, because that is definitely involved in their suits.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's where it goes away
It's
from
we're skirting around talking about things we can't.
right. That's I have to defer that topic, dude.
You're not
Yeah.
prepared to have this conversation.
Well, I will have to defer.
The furry fans are going to have a big fur fest in Rosemont, Illinois, this coming Thursday, December 4th through Sunday, December 7th.
Big shout out. Have fun.
I just want to know
Boy.
how Justin knows this information. How do you even know this?
Hey, we talk about those things for fun.
No, wait a minute.
You're
No.
secretly a furry, aren't you?
Uh-oh.
Well, if they're anything like ufology, then if you're in it, there's money in it. So I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's I mean
Yeah.
there's a lot of
That
money
was my main thought, that
involved.
it would be
Just
a niche
the
audience.
oh boy.
Did I read that right?
I can't. Okay, we're gonna have to swap. Okay, swap topics here.
Okay.
We're going into the stuff that will get me kicked off of YouTube. So let's not do that.
Well,
okay?
let's take an immediate right off the next exit and go
Let's go
for
back
it.
to Quantum Fest.
We're not going to go to that, are we? No.
Not
Okay.
that one. No, let's go back to.
We're laughing with you guys, not at you.
I got you. Yeah, with you. Let's just and it's like that's a world that I don't want
I'm sorry.
to be too far. I'd rather go with the ghosts, right?
Yeah.
For sure, going with the ghosts. So Raven,
When did
Yes.
that become the safer topic?
I know.
This ghost.
Let's talk about poltergeist and demons instead, shall we? Come on now.
Yes, let's do.
But Raven, get a presentation like what kind of stuff you would want to, think like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay. There's
Okay.
going to be leeway. So 15 or
I was
20
going to
minutes.
ask you for a topic. What do you want me to talk about? I can.
Well, anything stuff that we've talked about in real life, right? Okay.
Cryptids. I mean, geez.
Cryptids. I mean,
You're in cryptid country.
Yeah, you've had experience. You can share your experience there. You can share your experience with universe reality hopping. You can talk. things that you've been involved in. You know what I mean?
Talk
And
about a ghost that walked through me.
sure,
And
you can do that. Things that you've been involved in, things that you're not just read about, but things that you were there, right? You were
yeah.
there. You were there for the disappearing tree. You were
Yeah.
there for the thing running out, jumping out of the cornfield. You were there for the mailboxes that did and didn't get run over at
Yes.
the same time.
Yes. That
Okay.
is still,
So-
I think about that every day when I go get my mail. I do. It's just bizarre.
Right.
Okay.
Right. You were
sure.
there.
The
Right. You
thing
can
with
say
the
you were
gas
there
tank.
when that happened. And those are perfect topics because you don't have to research it. You were there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know if
And
you wanted something like using the L rods or something to do ghost things or find portals.
divination rods.
Mhm.
Divination
Yeah.
rods.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk about the items that you
Dowsing rods are what they're called.
Yeah.
use crystals, right?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I
There's
can talk
part of
about
your
that too.
You
just
know, and that section of country would be just as interested in dowsing rods as they would be in the Bigfoot.
oh, we still use them.
Mm-hmm.
Water witches. They still use them. Water
met-
witches.
In the
I
South.
met a guy that was doing dowsing about 25 years ago, and he was good. I mean, he asked me, so you want to test it? I said, sure. He goes, well, fine. He says, you hide some water. It can be a bowl, it can be a glass, be anything. But you hide some water, and I'll find it for you. And he hadn't stood there for 5 seconds. Those things went across each other, and he went right to the spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're amazing. They really are. They're fun to play with.
Yeah, actually, the term I remembered it. It's called water witching.
Water witching. Yeah.
When you,
Mhm.
That's how they used to find wells before they had,
that's exactly what that's it.
LiDAR and all kinds of other, technical stuff. But that's, you would call a dowser to come, and that's where they would dig, when you built a house somewhere.
Yep. Yeah, they still do that here. They still do that here.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
yeah,
old
also,
ways are the good ways.
there's really no wrong way to do it except don't tilt your hands. Yeah, I'm sure you've
Keep
seen
them
them.
straight and let them move.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have a pair, I'm sorry, Nathan,
No,
go ahead.
If you don't have a pair,
If you can get a willow branch that is straight, that has a Y formation, and cut that, and then you use that Y part as a handle. And when
Mhm.
you come across the water, the thing is pointing out straight. It will just all of a sudden just go straight down like this. That's where the water is. It has to be
Yeah.
a willow branch, though.
right?
And they
Like,
reason
yeah.
they choose. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Lynn.
The reason they choose willow, because willow seeks out water.
Mm-hmm.
When they're buried or even by themselves, they will seek it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
the unknown. Is there a special kind of metal or wood to use? For wood, it is willow. For metal, not really. Copper works best.
Copper, I would
Copper
say.
works best. You
Good.
can
But I have some brass ones too that work just as well. But you can use a coat hanger. Unknown.
yeah,
Just use
and
couple coat
yeah.
hangers.
yeah. Just don't like grip it to where they can't move. Loosely hold them
Yeah,
in your hand, like. Well,
Let them swing.
I got mine right over here. Should I just grab them?
Sure.
Here, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
all right. Live demo.
The ones I saw years ago was a piece of aluminum that was slippery in the hand, and a piece of copper. So they worked together for him. Now that may not be true for everyone, but they worked for him.
I suddenly feel like the only one without water ones.
I don't have any. I don't have any.
I just got ghosts. That's all.
I can make them in nothing flat, but I prefer to do that with my tools. Make my own, and it has my essence in it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
hold
this
on.
is
Are
the
they
handle
taped?
part.
Hold on. Keep it up. Keep
And
it
this
up.
right here just has like a hollow tube that's put over it. Just
Yeah,
so
the
these
hollow
things
tube
are
is not.
free to, that way they're free to move however, they want to go.
Yeah.
And so
And
you
the hollow
hold
tube
them.
is not absolutely necessary. I need to
So you
disclaim
hold
that.
them,
That's just these are like the
you
super
hold them
deluxe
like this.
versions.
And then they'll
Right.
move on their own. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be for water. You can search. There are people that work for the police that find cadavers. You can ask it to, well, I used them one time to find a tracking device that had been put on my friend's car. And yeah, and when you're over your target, they'll cross like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not everybody can use them. I mean, it requires a certain mindset, but if you can use them, the way that Raven has her set up is really easy.
Yeah.
So, it's you have the gift. It takes a certain amount of practice, but you
yeah.
can develop it.
Now, when I come across like a portal, what's really weird is this thing will start flying around that fast, like a helicopter, and it'll go one way. And this one here, I just hit myself in the head. See that? This one will go. I'm dangerous with these things.
Be careful you don't put
It'll
your
go
eye
the
out.
opposite direction, but they'll just start whipping around like a helicopter in opposite directions.
Sounds very vortexy.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was
Exactly.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are.
You can ask it yes or no questions also.
Raven, do it.
Yes or no questions?
Do it.
Okay.
Got it.
I was watching this girl on TikTok, and she was asking it all kinds of things, and it would. Okay. All right. Show me what yes looks like. Okay.
Everybody focus.
Now, show me what no looks like.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so there's no. So now we've
X
established.
X means no.
Okay. All right. What do you want me to ask it?
Is it going to rain tomorrow for Raven?
Is it going to rain here tomorrow?
Looks like it's going to rain. You're going to get a little bit
tomorrow.
A little bit, if some, right?
Okay. Are there? Let me see. Let me think of something that would be a no. Is my name Eunice?
And there it goes. No.
No. Okay. Is there a vortex here on this property?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Are my trees ever going to come back?
Nope.
Nope.
You're stuck on the timeline. You're stuck here. We're
You're
all
stuck in this timeline.
It's all right. We all are.
okay. Now,
Who or what are you asking? Says the unknown.
Huh?
Who or what are you asking? Says the unknown.
The field. The field.
okay. Let me talk about my interpretation of those things.
Okay.
I said it on here. It is a physical manifestation of our quantum link. Whoever can listen, and usually now, since it's you, Raven, right? You are shielded, protected, etc. Right? You've got guardians all around you, by the way,
Yeah.
and I mean cats. Okay,
Yeah.
cats are guardians.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Lots of others
sensing
too.
things through the screen. No, I don't. I can't do that. But those are linking to your quantum link, and the good guys are talking to you through those. And okay, you can set them on a table on stands, and they will do absolutely nothing. You can talk to them all day, and if they're on a stand, on a little action figure stand or whatever, and they're like that, they will do not unless something blows them, right? Like fan in the window or something. It's you. Your energy is being used. Your quantum link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, prove me wrong. Show me another example, right? I didn't see her going like that. I didn't see that
No,
happening.
I
Okay.
was watching.
Your subconscious is talking to your collective unconscious. It's a tool like your tarot cards or your pendulum.
Yeah.
Right.
It's really you, but it's you on a level that you need something to read with. You specifically, I'm talking about Raven, not like every person who has abilities. You specifically are attuned to this tool and these tools.
Yes.
The dowser that I learned, I went to a lecture that was all weekend long, a mini convention, I guess you could call it, and it was Raymond Grace. He's one of the premier dowsers in America. He describes it as that this, whether you're using these or a pendulum, that they are basically a readout device for your intuition and the subconscious mind. Just like you were saying, Tim.
Yes.
Something you can interfere with.
Your
too.
subconscious mind knows where that well is that you're looking for. And these things are a tool then for communication between your subconscious and your conscious mind.
Right.
Or you can call it your intuition even. Yeah.
Because you're 80% water, and your water wants to join the rest of the water, just like Mercury wants to rejoin Mercury. You know, somehow your body understands that through the scrying device.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's asking here, how far can it reach? It can reach as far. Yeah, I mean, we're all quantumly. When I talk about the field, it's what Carl Jung called the collective unconscious. If you're alive and you have a pulse, you are connected to it. It's like a field of knowledge that anybody can tap into. And that quantum link, like what Nathan was talking about, we're all quantumly linked, and we're all quantumly linked through this like field like that he talked about. So I could ask it a question about you. So go ahead. I don't mind. Go ahead and put your question in the chat.
The unknown is asking, how does the pendulum work? I don't have one handy. Okay.
I do. I do.
I was just searching for mine.
I almost grabbed it.
How does it work? Let me tell you. You define yes and you define no. You hold it. Now, okay, let me go back. You hold it by a chain. Lynn's showing it, right? You hold it by its chain, lanyard, whatever. Have it define yes or no, and it's usually a circular to the left or the circular to the right, or straight back, or whatever works.
I usually go forward and back for yes and sideways for no. And I say it before I ask questions. I also protect myself.
Right.
Or I use any of it.
Because Wu is bringing up, like you said, we're all linked to the quantum field, so entities are good and bad. They can interfere.
So
that's why you protect yourself.
Yeah.
Guardians, shielding, glyph warding, etc.
Here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't just assume that you're protected. You ask for it.
This right here is a pendulum.
I don't have a question. I'm wondering. That is a question. How does the pendulum?
Okay, so what you want to do, you can. It doesn't have to be.
Same
I
timeline.
usually
So
put it on my finger, but I hold very still.
Yeah.
stop superpositioning your question, unknown. You can't have it
Right.
both ways. It's one way.
We're all bad about that. The quantum people holding out on like, what do I mean until after the meaning has already become the meaning.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
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 You know what I'm talking about.
Now, a
Well-
pendulum doesn't have to be a crystal. There, and this has just something that's weighted. You can use, like your necklace, a washer. The guy that I learned this from uses a bullet on the end of a
Yes.
string.
It usually likes
And-
to be a little bit pointed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And so you want to establish the yes and the no, like you saw me do with the rods. You want to ask it. I always hold it over the palm of my opposite hand. I use my right hand to hold this, and then here. Let me get it up here so you can see.
I'll
I do
use a
like this.
necklace sometimes.
Then I'll say, show me what. Now stop it, Pat. You're gonna make my thing go. Okay. Show me what yes looks like. And usually it'll go up and down. North to south like this. It's
Show me yes.
exciting to do.
And there it goes.
Now, sometimes
I'll bring it down a little
Sometimes
bit.
it'll start going clockwise. That right there is a yes. It'll do one of those two. And then I'm going to say, ask, okay, thank you. Show me what no looks like.
Mhm.
And it will usually go like this across.
I
Yes.
usually give it the option to tell me it doesn't know. And that's usually
Yeah, I do that
what
too.
I do is the circle means I don't know.
And so if it likes to go in circles, a no will go counterclockwise, and then a yes will go clockwise, and then usually an I don't know. In that case, for me, it's different for other people. It'll just stand still. It'll just be still.
Mhm.
It just won't move at all.
What's interesting is when it will suddenly just go start. They'll be doing this number and then go boom.
Yes. What does that mean? I'm never
Not
quite sure what
telling
to
you.
do.
What is it? You mean? What does that mean? When
What
it's
does that
stopping
mean?
cold?
Yeah, is it
You're on the
confused?
right track, but you need more information.
Yeah, I always try to
Yeah.
rephrase the question.
Yeah,
Then at that point, yeah. What are you doing?
cats love pendulums.
Yeah. Yes.
Anything on
Hey.
it.
Hi, Renee.
But
That stopping cold, if you're using a larger format, which can be yes, no, maybe, I don't know, tomorrow, today, yesterday. There's some pat answers on a plate like that, and they're easy enough to do and easy enough to make.
Mhm.
Yes.
that is literally the quantum link.
Um,
That is
okay.
literally using your quantum link.
That's interesting what he says here.
I
Okay.
don't see what
If you
he
hold the
said.
pendulum
He's
still,
saying,
use your
I
mind.
was just saying that if you hold that pendulum still and use your mind to tell it which way to go, it'll go that way. Yes,
Oh yes, that's energy
that's
work.
also that.
You
it's
can
yes.
do it. During a pendulum reading, though, you don't do it, or you're committing fraud. Okay.
You're
You
right.
I'm gonna
leave
try to
it
make it
open.
go like north to south here. Let's see if I can get it to. Hold on.
That's also how the candle trick can work. You're
Steady it here now.
not getting into it, and we're definitely not getting into the double slit experiment. Talking about the double slit, and I'm like, it's the end of the show, bro. We can't do that tonight.
Yeah, but he did.
There's many ways.
He discovered an interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't hear you.
Sorry, say again, Tim.
I said he is coming up with an interesting way to use these tools in a quantum manner.
Yeah.
I don't think many people are using pendulums or dowsing rods or things to do quantum slit experiments. it would be interesting to see how those would turn out.
I think it could be used to great advantage. Some folks, given their personal ethic, will go ahead and do the whole thing in a very optimistic way, rather than introduce any negativity. So, as many people as there are, there's not many ways to do this job.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you can usually you can take them to the supermarket and find the ripest cantaloupe or watermelon with this thing too.
And you can find all the muggles all at once.
Oh my God!
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I am
The heathen,
bewitching the
don't
fleet.
speak to it, Mildred.
Okay. Unknown. I didn't know you weren't here for that part of the show. The candle trick is you take a candle. Okay, I can't do it right now because I got too much air movement going on. AC's on. I'm not alone in the house. Hold on.
Yeah, a candle could be used that way as well.
This is literally the candle I bought to do it. It's apple cinnamon, right? This is literally the candle I do. Now, I'm not going to do it now because I can't. The air is moving in here. The AC is running, the fans in the window, etc. Right? But you set the candle on a table and you light it, of course, and then you take your hand and you know that twitch energy, like you bounce your knee or you drum your fingers, that twitch energy that we all have sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. I've got it right now. You do it like that. Now, at first, you're displacing air. I can't do it here. If I light, let me show you why, right? Okay.
I keep laughing at chat. Sorry. Not you. Not.
It's really bright.
I'm not a table. I mean, the candle is unstable, but... Well, shit. Let me see what happens. Hold on. This is the candle. I'm so glad I can do this. Okay, now I'm going to hide the comment. Even breathing heavy is bad for this thing, right? But there's disclaimer. There's a lot of air movement. I just breathed on it. All you have to do is keep looking at the candle, right? Shit, you can't see it. It's glared out.
You can see that it's pulsing with the.
You can see a pulse, right?
Right.
Okay, well,
it pulses with the vibration of your hand. Yes.
All right, now that's air.
Yeah.
I'm holding the candle. It's corrupt. I can't do it like this. Okay, I just can't do it.
I think he gets the point.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, as long as
the
it's
next
stable.
part of that is now when it's on the table and you don't have to concentrate or do anything. This is just a thing that happens with people. I saw somebody almost go into a freaking stroke because of this, right? Because he watched me do it at a restaurant. And okay. But you hold the candle and you do like that and you saw something of a flicker and then you keep going back, but the candle will stay flickering the same, right? Now, yeah. I could see it do it. It did it for me right here, but I'm holding it. And anybody watching this video is going to say, oh, well, he's shaking the candle. I can't. Can you see the candle like that? Can you see it? No, you can't see the candle. I can't really reposition my camera because I don't know. I mean, I can't get a good look at it, right? Without you see my totally cluttered environment. So, there. But when you use that twitch energy, you can do that. All you got to do is stay looking at it. You don't have to concentrate. No meditation, no nothing. Just go, wow, that's pretty cool. And it'll do it, right? But that is the candle trick. And that is a physical manifestation of you affecting the quantum because that is in a state of flux because it's fire. That is literally plasma, right? Okay. and it doesn't accomplish anything. It's just like a readout. He's saying, what is it supposed to do though? I mean, it's not a means to an end. It's just a
He's
demonstration,
a voice, you know.
huh?
As
It's energy work.
Yeah, it's just an energy demo.
Mhm.
I've never used it to do anything, right? I don't know if it can be used. Maybe it can. I don't know. I'm just a guy with a candle trick. I don't know the whole deal.
there's a really cool book by Pam Grout called E Squared. It just has on the cover of the book. It just has a big letter E with a little 2, like E equals MC squared, but it's E2. And they are quantum energy experiments. Now she doesn't use the word quantum, but that's basically what it is. You're playing with the quantum field. It's all about manifesting and working with it. It's a really cool book, and she has exercises of things to try to experiment with this and get yourself familiar with, manifesting and doing stuff like that. And
Right.
we ought to maybe explore some of those. It'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea. I like it.
Well, we brought out we brought out a whole bunch of stuff tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start wrapping it up because I'm tired. Uh, I'm still in recovery. I feel a lot better, but I'm still like I've run out of energy. The mushrooms are helping, but it's not a complete tank of gas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not a one and done, that's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah. Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming. Tim, Raven, Lynn, thank you for being part of my panel and
Thank you.
Always a
discussing
pleasure.
these topics with me.
Very much.
Oh, Storm. Storm had a great comment.
What did he say?
I missed it.
I got it. Here, let me get back to it here. Storm has a hilarious comment. He says, energy manipulation is how I most effectively threaten computer systems.
He's being honest.
Yes.
That's exactly true. I've seen him do it time and again, and his I can see aura, and his aura just goes boom. It's like, wow. Mine's a whole lot less exorbitant, but
Okay, the boss
that's hilarious.
red lighted us now. I gotta go.
The boss is
Yeah.
the boss.
The boss says,
You
"Please
got to
like,
do the
share,
boss.
and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. Grab your candles, grab your pendulums, and tell your spirit guide you're on your way back. You're coming back from the quantum show. Thanks,
Now,
everybody.
please attach your seatbelt and make the tray up. Bring the tray table up. The landing can be a little bumpy.
Yeah, get ready. All right, thanks, everybody. I'm gonna start pushing buttons here.
Thanks,
Y'all,
chat. Always glad to see you.
Thanks.
Don't go into the light, or do go into the light. It's all your own decision, really.
it's all relatively quantum.
It's quantum.
Pushing buttons. Where's my thing at here? I had a thing here. Pushing buttons. There it is. Pushing buttons out of here, everybody. Thanks for coming. Keeping it quantum. See you next time.